Hello, hello. What's up, y'all? LL here. Final Fantasy 14 there. I hope y'all doing good. Hope your day's going well. Get right back into the main quest. Earn us some lunch. It seems we have an escort. We are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let's announce ourselves, shall we? I always forget how to get there. Oh, bird. Oh, there we are. We somehow remembered. Hope it's voice acted. It's gonna be a lot. The envoy from Ishkar's arrived. Very good. This way, if you... Ah. Never say this word! Lominzin. Ah, and the Lominzin party as well. I don't know why I can't ever say that word. Lominza. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Aymeric. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Elle, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. I think I remember her. Master Elle, I was glad to hear from Riol that the missing scions have now been found. Yeah. There's much more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend the issue at hand, shall we? With voice acting?
I bid you welcome, my friends.
Nice.
As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force, and the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove.
Regrets.
Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
Much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Yep. Seems about right. The Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Sir Amaric. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always. Mistress Alice, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I probably said thus that many times in my entire life. I'd hoped to thank Elle for serving as our escort where the other duties called him away. You have to think of a word that feels weirder to say than thus. There it is. Thus. A dumb word. I also wished to thank our Doman ally. Forgive me, my lord. I was waiting an opportune moment to join the conversation. Words of habit made me keep in the shadows. No apologies necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer if it were not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the elder seed seer to accept us both. I very much appreciate the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Elmerk. The Empire is an enemy to us all. We are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions. My friends, we must return to Ishgard. Very Persona music. What is wrong with the simple barrier? Thank you. Once these politicians always make a speech out of everything. Thank you. Thank you, LSA. Thank you. These text boxes are killing my voice. Anyway, that is how we adults speak, dear sister. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Remembrance Toll, Yugiri? Actually, I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I'm curious to know how Pappy and Yida fared in their task with the Sylphs. Not to mention what has been going on at Belser's Wall. I'll join you at the Rising Stones anon. Just me and the ladies. Or me by myself. Let's see. Wish I knew about more Triple Triad players. You play Triple Triads? Nope. We're only a handful of quests away from the next expansion, like 5 or 6. I wonder if that'll be in the next episode? Soon, though. Then we'll take a little hiatus and come back for the next expansion later on. Welcome back, El. Lady, you were just talking about making a speech out of everything. I don't know about you, but I'm hardly glad that all of the talking is over, see? I understand that these council meetings are important, but I find it tiresome that we have to weigh every word before you speak it. I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Do I want lunch or money? Take the money in this case. We'll get some music. Griffin on the wall. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we head inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Nice. You returned from the council. What of Alphano? Some other matter requires attention. My apologies, friends. Trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Mic noises, sorry. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kral, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? Don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tara is keeping an eye on her. We will know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. Sufficient rest, I'm certain she'll make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have sufficient force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. It does seem like something they want. Have everyone there to fight. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. You're not serious. Seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due considerations would be to invite disaster. Only there were some way to reach the Griffin. A means to convince him to abandon his reckless course. May not be entirely unfeasible. There's a network of tunnels beneath the wall. You get passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which will equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route. The Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. You would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. And far too long since I've shared a shadow with the shinobi. I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Prowl and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Levi? Alfie? I'll return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. If matters take a turn for the worst, it would seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, El? I don't even know what word I just said. To accompany me, El. Gridania will be safer for your presence. And, while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, I'd ask that you remain at the Rising Stone to pass on messages and so on. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well. I suppose the task must fall to someone. It travels, all of you. One day I'll learn to read, guys. One day. You have any unfinished business in the tool? Hurry attend to it now. I'd depart to Hawthorne Hut without delay. Nearby, a watchtower offers an unrestricted view of the wall. And I'd be interested to speak to the Alliance members who have installed themselves at its top. To the hut. I could buy some Geschel greens here. Some Geshies. Hold on. Where's my salesman? Oh, there's one around here somewhere. Get my bearings are straight. Oh, it might be the farmland? Okay, what's over here? Been a while, y'all. Might be another place that sells the greens. Yeah. I love this place. Take in the music for a minute. Ah, L, there you are. Come. Spires awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us of any developments on the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed. I was about to say, we'll watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. You can make up your mind, Ida. A moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than by the neck. Which is it to be? We'd best decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Pappy. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. Talking part I'll leave to you. Rude. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Some things never change. Well then, shall we make to the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Team Green. Yes. I wonder what he's doing. He might be filling out his adventurer log. Only have 192 left. You got Ori Mill, you could buy them. One of these places, though. Walked into him. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I seem you're here to speak to with our commanding officers. Find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Greetings, my friend. It's good to see you both well. Yes, Hilda. I was hoping you might turn up. I dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind him of why we bothered. Memory serves, I've not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. Heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders just gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? Well, it's been quiet. Still. Report. What? 7X. Fighting is broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. The Griffin has made his move. Someone has. What's that supposed to mean? Hackers, they're wearing the Grand Company colors. Possible. We gave no such order. Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We've been goaded here into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. Those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts. The Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive attack. This could mean war. So, may yet be no more than diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Alamigo. You could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. L. We must make for the wall at once. What? Just the two of you? Our companions embarked on this mission to sway the Griffin from his course. On a mission. They're likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of the raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye. But the confusion may work to our advantage. If we're careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we could do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Ah. I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal. But you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Good ruse, good ruse. Forward, comrades. The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and to force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo be free, no matter the costs. Is he the decoy, though? I wonder. Oh, they got me in a... Well, Pappy told me the trail ahead should lead us to the shadow of the wall. They have two objectives. I suggest we divide our forces. We shall make straight ways to the tunnel and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. But I would not propose such a course if there were any other way. But the time for subtlety is past. Take advantage of your most trusted companion to cut a path through the griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we'll make for your position with all due haste. And if everything proceeds according to plan, Odo will swoop in and spirit us away. Safety. I pray that we have enough time. Let's see if we can do it with NPCs. Beauty. Let's see. No, maybe I can do it with NPCs? Oh, I can. Okay. Well, let's do it. Our Scion buddies. That means we don't have to wait. Nice. Look at that dog. Let's go. Pardon me. It. Oh. I like this remix. I don't really condone the killing of dogs, though. We're gonna get John Wicked. Get out of this hoodie. It's getting too warm. Let them take over for a minute. There. I knew they could handle it. Treasure? Oh. Gridania remix. I don't even know what this is. Oh, drop the thing there. Let's go. Can't be good. Halfway there. But his patterns can change. Yep. Which they did. treasure chest? Yes. Nothing for me though. Fending and scouting. I'm maiming. Very chrono triggery. Out of my range. Chip away, just chip away. Whoa. Giants. Cool. Yeah, apparently I couldn't get that one treasure because I possessed. You only have one of them. Watch out now. Watch out. The big ones. GG. Ain't good. Yeah. Alright, cliffhanger this level. Finish it next time. Don't want to have to rush through the rest of 3 minutes. Is this for us? Yep. Now let's do this one more mini boss and then call it a day. I got Final Fantasy 1 monster. Oh, crazy. Can't move. Might die. Can't move. Guy's a bad boy. Oh, I die. Good. Okay. Worried about that one. Alright, halfway there. Motion tracking. Almost there. GG. Any good? Scouting. Alright, let's call it a day. Next time we'll finish this level and see what happens next. But until then, can you do me a favor? Hit that like button, please. Please, can you subscribe if you haven't yet? Can you check out my website, lletl.com? I do pet portraits, fan art, custom framing, and more. Alright, y'all, have a great night, and I'll see you next time.